Hi, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to show you how to create an update query. An update query is just what it sounds like. It'll update information in a particular table. Actually, I'm going to take a little side trip first here. I want to show you a quick way. It doesn't actually require an update query. You can make some changes. I've got this clients table, and all my clients have name, phone number, address, and I want to show you an example. I know I have a couple of employees that are on Pine Street. I'm going to change that out to Pine Avenue. I just want to show you to use replace to do something like that. And I could do it right in here, or I could do it in a query. I'll jump over to a query. I'm going to do a query design for my clients table. I'm going to bring in the ID, name, phone, and address. And in particular, I'm curious about clients that are on Pine Street. And if I run this, I'll see that I have two clients that are on Pine Street. And from right here, I'm going to do Control F. That'll take me to my Find and Replace dialog box. I'll jump over to Replace. I did my little test run earlier, but I'm going to replace Pine Street with Pine Avenue. There we go. And I'm going to search in my current document any part of a field, because obviously they've got the building number as part of the address. So any part of a field, I'll choose Replace All, click Yes. Those Pine Streets are now Pine Avenues, and if I close this query, don't even need to save it, go back to my clients table, you'll actually find this information is now right up here, Pine Avenue, and here's another one down here, Pine Avenue. So that was a quick way to do an update of some information, just basic text change. But now let's do an update query where we actually have to use some calculations. I'm going to go to my employees table real quick just so we can get an overview of this. And the employees table, of course, has their name, certification, but also has their billing rate and their pay rate. So basically we have the rate the employee is paid at, but we also have the rate that we bill clients for that particular employee's work. And of course this business makes the difference between the pay rate and the bill rate. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and create a query. I will create a select query again, just like we've done in the past with these action queries. Select queries are good for testing things out. And I'm just going to work on my employees table here. So I'll close that, and I'm going to bring over employee ID, first name, last name. Let's bring in certification, bill rate, pay rate. And let's just run this to see what we have here. So we've got 223 employees and all the information that we need to see from that. So let's head over and let's look at, I'm going to sort Z to A, and let's kind of focus on our level 3 employees. And let's just try to remember one of these so we can see how things have changed. I see Jesse Rutledge is up here, a level 3 employee, and their pay is their billing rate is $46.70. So I'm going to go back to design view, and I'm going to look just at level 3 employees. Rerun this real quick, and we have 73 of them. Okay, and in fact, let's see, I'll do a last name Z to A now, so we can kind of keep an eye on Jesse Rutledge there, $46.70. Alright, but I want to update all of my level 3 employee billing rates. Currently about $46.70, so I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to design view, and I'm going to change this to an update query. And I'm going to use the update row now, and I'm going to go to update row, update to billing rate. So I'm going to take in fact, let me zoom in on this so you can have a nice clear view. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to make my font nice and big so you can see this. So I just right click on the space in the design grid, the field, zoom in, and now I've got a nice bigger area to work. And I'm going to take the existing employee bill rate, and I'm going to multiply that by 1.5. So I'll increase it by 50%. Okay. Employee bill rate times 1.5. Rutledge was around $46.70. I'll click OK. I'm going to hit the run button now, and I'm going to update all 73 rows. These are my level 3 employees. I'll choose yes. I'm going to change this back over to a select query, run it again, and of course some of these billing rates are larger, but for us to really see, let's sort Z to A again. And here's Jesse Rutledge, and you'll see his billing rate is now $70.05. So basically it went from about $45 to $70, so his billing rate is dramatically increased there. Okay, let's do the next step. Let's see. Currently, with this change in bill rate, my level 3 employees, their pay rate looks to be less than 50% of their billing rate. So let's up that a little bit. I'm going to head back over to Design View, and I'm going to do another. In fact, everything's good the way it is here. I'll switch this over to Update mode, but I don't want to put that Update employee bill rate information. I want to go to the employee pay rate now, and I'm going to right click and zoom so I have a nice big area to work. Make sure my font is still a pretty good size. So this is my employee pay rate, and I'm going to base my new employee pay rate off of my employee bill rate again, and I'll multiply it by point. It was, you could tell with the billing rate change, my pay rate's under 50%, so I'll go ahead and make it 65. So my new employee pay rate is going to be 65% of the updated bill rate. All right, got that. I will click Run. It's going to update 73 records. Yes. Switch us back over to Select. Run again. And now the employee pay rates are at a more reasonable amount compared to the new increased billing rates for level 3 employees. So that's a little bit of update query.